of the public, board members, Mr. Santos, district staff. The time is 6:03. This is the 16th day of October 2019. I call this meeting of the United Independent School District Board of Trustees to order. For the record, Ricardo Rodriguez is present, Lisa Flores Oliveros is present, Ricardo Molina is present, I am Javier Montemayor. We have a quorum. Could everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, Texas Pledge, in a moment of silence. Thank you. Let the record show that a quorum of board members is present, that this meeting has been duly called, and that notice of this meeting has been posted in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act. Agenda item number 3, public comments.
Mr. Montemayor, we have no public comments today.
Agenda item number 4, recognitions. Mr. Santos.
Yes, board members, if you can join us, we have several students and employees that we'd like to recognize today. If you all can join us up front.
Process has become the most sought after goal by many band directors. The Traubman Middle School Honors Band has achieved this state recognition a total of 5 times. United ISD is very proud to have a state-ranked band in our district, as it is the only band in the city and in Music Region 14 to have earned this distinction. Therefore, we congratulate Jorge L. Garcia, Director of Bands, and Cristian Lira, Assistant Director, and Ms. Leticia Menchaca, Principal for Traubman Middle School for this outstanding accomplishment and ranking number 9 in the state of Texas in Class CCC Honor Band. Now, additionally, as the students are walking in and getting ready for their picture, the Traubman Middle School Honor Band, directed by Jorge Luis Garcia, was selected as a national winner in the Mark of Excellence National Wind Band Honors Project. This occurred by the director submitting a recording of the honor band, and it was adjudicated by 5 judges, and there were a total of 320 entries from 38 states that submitted. The Traubman Middle School Honor Band was selected as a national winner. And so we therefore congratulate them, not only winning at the state level, but winning at the national level. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Good evening, board members, Superintendent Santos, members of the audience. Tonight it is with great pride that we acknowledge and recognize a great milestone in an amazing coaching career. This year, United head football coach David Sanchez captured his 200th win as a head coach in the state of Texas. Congratulations, Coach David Sanchez. Coach Sanchez has been the head coach at United High School for 17 years. He has been a head coach for 26 years. And he has been serving as a coach for young men and women for a total of 38 years. 2 weeks ago, he captured his 200th win. 129 of those have been at United High School. Today he stands at 202 wins. Tomorrow he attempts to win number 203. In addition, Coach Sanchez has become the winningest Hispanic coach in the state of Texas with 202 wins. He is currently 5 wins behind Alex Dale. As the head coach at United High School, Coach Sanchez has garnered 7 district championships, 10 by-district championships, 7 area championships, and 7 third-round regional semifinal appearances. Congratulations on an amazing career and a milestone, Coach David Sanchez. One more item. As most of you know, one of Coach Sanchez's players in his program is ill. He's in Houston and he's a cancer patient, Jalen Garcia. He was diagnosed with cancer in the 7th grade, and Coach Sanchez has made him a part of the Long Run program ever since. No more, no less of a teammate. At the request of the parents, Coach David Sanchez and the staff set up a visit to take the entire team to Houston to go see their teammate. And the rest kind of went viral after that. It was a great surprise, and it shows the character of the coaches and the students at United ISD. And for that, we'd like to present Coach David Sanchez with the Compassion Award for his act of kindness, humility towards Jalen Garcia. Thank you, Coach.
Good evening, parents, teachers, students, and community members. It is with great pride that we would like to recognize the students who qualified for state recognition in the 2019 Duke University Talent Identification Program's TIP 7th Grade Talent Search. These students have excelled in their studies while enrolled in our middle schools, and they truly exemplify scholarship and academic excellence. They are currently 8th graders. Duke TIP is a nonprofit organization dedicated to serving academically gifted and talented students. Duke TIP works with students, their families, and educators to identify, challenge, engage, and help students reach their highest potential. 5 United ISD middle school students earned the state recognition this past year. The program identifies bright 7th graders based on standardized test scores achieved while attending elementary or middle school. To be eligible for the state recognition, students must take the ACT or the SAT college entrance exams as 7th graders and score at or above the national average of recent high school graduates on at least one part of the SAT or SAT. Participants in the 7th grade talent search also receive a variety of support services and gain access to research and other information about using their academic abilities more effectively. From Washington Middle School, Ms. Porter, principal, representing the students as well, Mauricio Maldonado and Shannon Morales. From South Bend Middle School, Ms. Menchaca, principal, accompanying Carolina Lopez. From United Middle School, Ms. Arizola, principal, accompanying the students, Sebastian Avena and Samuel del Bosque. Congratulations to these group of talented students that have taken these college entrance exams as 7th graders and have indicated that they're ready to tackle the world with their talents. Congratulations. Congratulations again.
A, Campus Crime Stoppers report for 2018-2019 school year.
Yes, some members of the board, we'd like to recognize obviously our partners, Crime Stoppers, that work very close with our police department and staff. So we have a brief presentation.
Yes, hi, good afternoon. My name is Colleen Rodriguez. I'm the Executive Director for Laredo Crime Stoppers, and I'm also the Program Director for Campus Crime Stoppers. And here with me today, we have Nina Juarez and Alma Gloria Hinojosa, who are our board members, to present to you our success for Campus Crime Stoppers. So last year, this time in October, we were able to reestablish the Campus Crime Stopper program, and we were very proud of it because it had been a while since we had actually been involved in this school. Under the umbrella of Laredo Crime Stoppers, we were able to reestablish the Campus Crime Stoppers and the Safe line, the Safe Tip line back at UISD. This is a picture of last year, and I think you all have it. But now to present a little bit more about what Campus Crime Stoppers is Ms. Nina Juarez.
Good evening. Campus Crime Stoppers is basically a program just like what we have out in the community, where the tips are coming in, and if that tip results in a crime being solved, then of course there's going to be a reward issued out to the student between $10 and $1,000. And I know that Ms. Colleen is going to be talking about the monetary rewards that have been paid out.
Thank you. So the tip line program is the same as the community. We are completely anonymous, protected by state code, Penal Code 414, where they can call, they can use the mobile application, or they can submit tips via our website. The school safety is our top priority, and our students are encouraged to practice caution and report crimes that have a potential danger on the campus, on and off the campus. We have had support with the school district, where we have, and you may see it at numerous campuses, where there are banners being displayed. There's flyers inside the schools. As a matter of fact, we've actually partnered up with discipline management, and they've been able to present with the classes that they have on the campus, presenting Crime Stoppers and how it works. We also have a mobile application that is very friendly. We are very proud to be able to launch our mobile application with UISD, because our technology is now mobile. Now there's dialogue with students, completely anonymous. No other law enforcement agency can say that they are completely anonymous other than Crime Stoppers. And so again, we promote our mobile application because it is very easy. They can have dialogue with the police officer, they can take pictures, videos, audio, and they can be able to help with the investigation and the judicial portion of it. The Campus Crime Stoppers tip line includes reasons to report, whether it be abuse, bullying, the e-cigarettes, the gangs, harassment, teen dating, violence, theft, threats, vandalism to the school, anything that is going on within the schools, but again, also encouraged to call to report crime outside the schools. Our goal of Campus Crime Stoppers is to have a 100% safe school that involves more than just taking anonymous tips, but encouraging people to be part of the Campus Crime Stoppers. As a matter of fact, I was a Campus Crime Stopper student. I was encouraged to be part of the adult program, and I've since been able to be part of the Campus Crime Stoppers and the Adult Crime Stoppers program since I was in high school. Our partnerships include with Student Relations, Discipline Management. Ms. Annette Bettis has been very instrumental in having her staff and her team be able to go to the campuses and promote our program. We also have a great partnership with UISD Police. Chief Gardner has been great in having to allow me to present to the police officers and hopefully in the near future be able to present to the security guards to be able to tell them how Campus Crime Stoppers works. Our future goals are to encourage our partnership with the criminal justice classes, partner up with student council, and to be able to have scholarships. Other Campus Crime Stopper programs across the state of Texas have an advocate program where they allow the students to be able to promote and be able to be rewarded with a scholarship, and so we hope to be able to do that. We actually just came back from a Texas Crime Stoppers conference in Brownsville, and we were recognized as one of the Texas best where we have the most productivity for our population of 250,000 to 350,000. And in addition, we were able to get some of our creative publicity that we're hoping that we are able to do with Campus Crime Stoppers. Now, something that I'm extremely very proud of is how well we've been doing with our statistics report and how well we've been promoting the program and how many calls we've received. As of last week on the 10th of October, we were able to receive 46 calls for the whole year. Tip followed up were 31, cases cleared 31, rewards approved 4, rewards paid in the amount of 575, and rewards claimed are 0. And it's 0 because we are still trying to allow and to advise our adolescents on how to use the program. We have a unique tip ID number that is unique to them, and that's how we're able to identify. If they lose that ID, then they're not able to receive a reward. And so because they're adolescent and they're teenagers, sometimes those numbers may be insignificant. And so again, with the help and promotion with discipline management, we're hoping to encourage that students be able to be responsible so that they can claim that reward at the end of the investigation. The dollar amount for rewards can be anything from $100 to $150. Also, really quickly, we were able to recognize and acknowledge, unfortunately, Officer Izaguirre, who had passed in May. We had tremendous success at Alexander High School, where he was the police officer there. And so we do encourage all of our police officers, security guards in our school campuses to be able to promote Campus Crime Stoppers, because we will be recognizing them with our Buen Amigo Award. And so unfortunately, Officer Izaguirre was a recipient as of May 2019, and we will be recognizing his family for that display of promotion and marketing towards keeping the school safe and keeping his students safe at Alexander. But that concludes our presentation. We appreciate truly everything that you've all been doing to help us promote our program. It is a program that you should be proud of because it helps keep our school safe. It has tremendous success everywhere else, and we have had, at one point, had that success here in Laredo. And so you are our piloting program for UISD, because after that, TAMU and Laredo College have shown interest to be able to have this program at their campuses. And so that is something that you all should be proud of, and we're extremely proud to be able to be partners with you guys. Do you have any questions?
Those numbers that you presented, those are all from UISD campuses?
Only UISD, yes. And the calls can vary anything from bullying to e-cigarettes and to, I think there was one harassment. And as of recently, the School Threat to United did come in through the Campus Crime Stopper program.
Very impressive.
Thank you very much. Any other
Thank you.
questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, agenda item 6. This time we move on to the consent agenda items. Is there a motion that the consent items be approved as listed?
I make a motion to approve item A through E.
Second.
All those in favor? Motion passes. Agenda item 7, individual items for individual consideration. 7A, approval of donations. Mr. Santos.
Yes, Mr. Monteverde, members of the board, it is recommended that the board of trustees graciously accept the following donations, and they will be attached to the minutes. The following donations are over $1,000. UISD Athletic Department received a donation for the 2019 golf tournament, which we had this past weekend, very successful. $15,000 was donated by Paul Watson Auto Group. $2,000 from Excellence in Teaching. $1,500 from Don Duran, Inc., $1,000 from Linedecker Construction, $1,000 from Tempest Controls, $1,000 from Brick and Tile. LBJ High School Yearbook Program received a donation of a 27-inch Mac desktop computer, approximately about $1,800. Art Elementary received a donation of $1,500 from IBC Commerce Bank for the Micro Society Club. And we have several donations under $1,000. This month, our grand total is $26,000 that we graciously accept. I want to thank our partners and our parents for the support that they give our campuses.
All right. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor? Approval of donations passes. 7B, approval of board minutes for the months of August 2019 and September 2019. Is there a motion regarding the approval of board minutes for the months of August and September? Second. Motion and a second. All those in favor? Motion passes. Agenda item 7C, approval of request from board members in regards to use of Board of Trustees discretionary funds for various projects and campuses.
Yes, Ms. Montemayor, we have several other donations or requests from the campuses that I want to add to the minutes. George Washington Middle School received a donation from Mr. Ramirez of $2,653 for the Red Ribbon T-shirts for the 6th grade student, emphasis on promoting to the high school. Our STEP Academy received a donation of $2,200 from Rick Rodriguez for the student incentives. LBJ High School, LBJ baseball team received donations from Mr. Ramiro Vélez, $1,500, Ricardo Molina, $1,500, and Rick Rodriguez, $1,500 for baseball team equipment and uniforms. Freedom Elementary, Laura de los Santos from Ramiro Vélez, the lease charter bus, take the students on an educational field trip, $3,000. That's for the 1st and 2nd grade students. They're going to San Antonio. Freedom Elementary from Rick Rodriguez, $2,000 for the lease, again, of a charter bus for the 4th and 5th grade students to go to San Antonio on a field trip. Freedom Elementary charter bus for the fall. This is for the fall and MICA benefit. Freedom Elementary in Perales Middle School, $2,000 from Rick Rodriguez. Killam Elementary classroom carpet for students from Rick Rodriguez, $22.75. LBJ High School from Mr. Javier Montemayor, practice gear for the volleyball team, $1,000. JB Alexander High School, Javier Montemayor, $1,000. Mr. Judd Gilpin, $3,000 for Aircat volleyball machine, total is $4,000. LBJ High School from Ricardo Molina Senior, color guard uniforms, equipment and supplies, $1,000. J. Arndt Elementary from Mr. Ricardo Molina, $5,000. It's for the student incentives. That's the total new additional that we need to add to the minutes.
Okay. Is there a motion regarding the approval of request for board members as read into the record?
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor? Motion passes. Agenda item number 8, closed session. The time is now 6:29. The board will adjourn into closed session pursuant to section 551.071, .076, and .087 of the Texas Government Code to discuss agenda items 8A through C. PM, the board will take appropriate action on the items as necessary, as discussed in closed session. Agenda item A, consideration of possible action to hire the Underwood Law Firm as special legal counsel to provide professional services to the district concerning applications and agreements for limitation on appraised value of property under the Texas Economic Development Act, Texas Tax Code, Chapter 313.
Recommendation is to hire the Underwood Law Firm to assist the school district with the Chapter 313 agreement.
So moved.
Second.
Anyone opposed? Motion passes.
B is the recommendation is to retain Mo Casey to assist the school district with the application for appraised value limitation on qualified property.
So moved.
Second.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
C is the recommendation is to approve the application for the appraisal of the value limitation on qualified property under the Texas Economic Development Act, Chapter 313. Assess an application fee and authorize the superintendent to review the application for completeness and submit to the Comptroller of Public Accounts.
So moved.
Second.
Anyone opposed? Motion passes. D.
And D is the recommendation is to approve on first and final reading board policy CCGB local.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second. Anyone opposed? Motion passes. Motion to adjourn.